The best brown bear hunting in Alaska is found on the peninsula and Kodiak and its surrounding islands. Much of these areas are 4-year areas, meaning that these units are rested every other season. And hunters cannot shoot a bear but once every 4 years. These hunts also have become very expensive, which is somewhat of a shame, as the experience of an Alaskan brown bear hunt is truly a hardcore bow hunter's lifetime dream. We don't know exactly where these bears are. We've never hunted this area. We originally thought we wanted to glass from a mountainside, but that limits us so much because the valley's so wide and it's impossible for us to hunt it all. So we decided to get out here where we've got good bow hunting cover, set up camp, and we're gonna glass back from the middle of the valley, or at least along the river here, up into the hillsides. And if we can spot bears coming out, then we can move in this cover and get into position. We think that's best case scenario. Here's the situation. Joe and I spotted what we think is a really good brown bear headed down this valley. The problem is the alders are so thick in here, there's really no bow hunting. Working down this stream, there's a pretty good hill over here, I don't know, a couple hundred feet tall. We just need to get that elevation and get above these bushes so we can see and see if we can't spot him again. You never know, he could go around the back side of that. This side, we don't know where he's going, but we're just gonna try to get over there. Let's go. There's nothing more exciting than watching a brown bear come into range. And this scenario is the perfect way to hunt them. Spotting them at a distance, moving into position, and trying to get above them if possible. A lot of times in this area, hunting along the beach, you're not going to have that opportunity. You may be able to scurry along the beach to get in front of them, but a lot of times you're not going to be able to get above them. But when you can get above them, you're always going to have an advantage because this is dangerous hunting. My location on this hill allows for a great view of the bear coming, and if he takes the well-worn path that's closest to me, it's going to be about a 50-ish yard shot, which is a far shot for a brown bear, yet it's perfect if you don't want to get too close. And sometimes it can get very nerve-wracking getting close on these bears. One of the things I've learned after doing a lot of hunting on the ground is to draw early. If you practice drawing early and practice holding and practice making good shots after long holds, you'll find out that drawing early gives you a lot of opportunity. It also creates less movement when the animal's in close, and this is essential to a successful hunt on the ground. It was 54 yards, and it all came together. Alaskan brown bear. Big bear, what we came here for. Let's give him a few minutes. Well, there's nothing more exciting than arrowing a big bear. And I've given him an hour before we go look for him because we had plenty of daylight. And it's starting to get dark now. I did find a lot of blood, and it's smeared all over trees and branches, and he ran right up into the thick brush. But that's what they normally do. All bow hunters know when they've made a good shot. Look at this blood right here. All over these branches, and there's just a trail of it. It doesn't always look like a good shot on the animal depending on his angle, but the sound of the arrow going into the body of the animal, and when you get down and you get close to where the animal was and you start trying to find sign to trail him, when you see that first blood sign and you see that there's a lot of blood and you know that he's bleeding out, it's really an exciting time. There he is right there. Look at this. Look at this. Alaskan brown bear. Unbelievable. Look at his head and look at the claws. Big hump. Huge, huge bear. What a fantastic hunt. I'll tell you what, this is the hunt of a lifetime. If you ever get the opportunity to go to Alaska to hunt brown bears, you've got to think about going to the peninsula. This is one bear every 4 years, so it's a special place to hunt. And you need to go with Preston Kavner. He's got a great operation and he's got the bears. This is Jurassic Park of bear hunting. And my guy Joe Billings is running the camera for me. Joe, come on in here. Yeah, you've done a fantastic job, man. You've been hunting here for 8 years, so you know all about it.
Oh yeah, I know every little nook and cranny. So.
This one walked right out for us, didn't he?
Yeah, you made a hell of a shot, though.
Well, thanks very much. I appreciate it. It's always great. You meet new people on these hunts. I just love bow hunting, and this is why. What a fantastic hunt.